Hey guys, Husheng here. Welcome to Husheng Tutorials. In this video we're going to be doing something a little bit differently. We're going to be watching a game between Ptitdrogo and soO. So this is going to be somewhat of a cast of a game, but we're not going to do it the traditional way. We're just going to be watching from Drogo's viewpoint, and I'll kind of point things out as I see them. I think this will be an interesting way to look at games and learn, as we don't normally get to see the player's viewpoint when we're watching tournaments. So Drogo is opening up here with a gateway and a gas, normal stuff, and a gate scout. We'll see what he gets from that. You can see Drogo's microing his probes a little bit here, which is something you probably don't want to focus on unless you're at least masters. I would say it's kind of negligible, but you know, why not, right? At this level. So Drogo's putting one extra guy on gas right there, so that indicates to me that he wants to go for maybe some sort of tech play. Often you want to do this with a Stargate opening. Let me just have some water here, make sure my voice doesn't die on you guys. Okay, he's grabbing his Nexus. He's going to go for a 20 cybernetics core. Harassing the drones a little bit. At this level, you might as well, right? Like, first of all, it's pretty annoying if you're the Zerg player, or whatever race you are, it's pretty annoying. And then second of all, he has nothing better to do. He's got this build loader mapped out, playing this like 100,000 times in his life, so might as well harass. 22 pylon. So far, Zerg is playing pretty normal. I didn't check myself, but let's click on this. It looks like Zerg is delaying their gas mining a little bit, so Zergling speed is probably going to finish at like 345 or so. Okay, adept first. I think he'll go Stargate, just based on the earlier gas that I said. Okay, so he grabs that. He's delaying Warp Gate here, which soO can pick up on with that Overlord. So sometimes what I've been doing is just going for Warp Gate before Stargate, which is like super inefficient, but it actually throws quite a few Masters / GM Zerg players off. Okay, chrono boosting the probes. I didn't notice if he chronoed the second adept. He did. Okay, so this is an idea. Well, there's two ideas. The first idea is you can go in with 2 adepts, so you can put on a lot of early pressure. But lately, people are just chronoing the second adept sometimes to block the Ling Scout. Okay, but he did send the adept out, so this is actually to do some sort of 2 adept pressure. And then behind this, he's going for a Stalker. So that'll probably indicate he's going to go for Oracle, which he does start up there. Let's see what he can get done with these 2 adepts. Probably soO's going to defend fine, but maybe Drogo will just go for a light poke. Maybe run in, shade out, try to get a drone or 2, or even some Lings would be nice. Second gate going down. He's actually shading into the main, so what he might do is hook around to the top here. Try to kill some Lings. No, just going for the shade and the scout. Okay, so he'll probably back up. He forced a couple Lings. Nothing too dramatic, but I mean, this is the early game, so, and you're playing against soO. He's probably not going to be making many mistakes. Using the Oracle and the Stalker to pick up this Overlord. This is actually a nice move. Pretty subtle, but sometimes it's kind of annoying for Zerg to scout you. Jesus, a lot of Lings getting in. It seemed like Drogo didn't even react here. But I guess he's going to clean this up with the Oracles. It's not too bad yet. It's actually probably good for Drogo, ironically. I mean, he killed 14 Lings and he lost like 1 or 2 probes. And I guess the mining time as well, but apart from being annoying, I think this is actually good for Drogo. So he's got Oracle out. He'll probably take his third base here, set up some defense. I hope Drogo's not too thrown off by that. I'm sure he's played a lot of games like this before. Okay, a couple more Lings coming in. At this point, as Drogo, you got to be a little concerned because you don't really know if soO is all-inning right now. Like, is he just making 16 Lings or is he making like 50? You know? Okay, so this is confirmation right here that he's not all-inning. So now he's going for some drone kills, but probably in the background he's thinking, okay, I need just a couple more units here and then I can grab my third. Right now he's probably actually really frustrated because soO killed his pylons at the third base, and so he can't warp in. Like, he probably wants to warp in really bad right now. We might see him throw down a bunch of pylons. Maybe he just realized right now, actually, warping in one unit. So he's actually, yeah, I think he is frustrated because he's thrown down 5 gates. So it seems like he's just YOLOing now. He's like, you know what? Forget it. I'm just going to all in with 2 base charge at Archon. So nothing going Drogo's way right now. Kind of an annoying opening. Let's see how this plays out. Okay, he's actually grabbing the 3rd. So maybe the plan is put on some light pressure with charge at Archon and then see if he can kind of come back from losing this 3rd base. It makes sense. Like, change your plan a little bit. Be more aggressive since you can't get this economy up quickly now. And then you're not as behind as if you just tried to get the economy back up and stick with your original plan. This is something we see at the pro level quite a bit. I think that people don't pick up on is they're changing their plans based on what's most optimal given the events that have happened. Okay, Drogo is doing something pretty smart here. He's probably going to move out soon. So he's moving his adepts to the tower to make it a little more ambiguous what's happening. SOO's going to try and take that back. The Oracle should come over and help out. I don't think SOO's going to kill these at all. If Drogo can somehow take out these 3 lings, he's going to have a pretty nice advantage because he can move out without SOO seeing it as early, maybe 20 seconds earlier. But I still think the game plan is to do a little push here. So I'm kind of surprised Drogo hasn't moved out already, but I guess he's waiting till the last moment here. There we go. There's the move out. +1's finishing up. Everything's lining up pretty nice, even though I don't think this was the original plan. So right here, Drogo sees there's no drones at that 4th, so he's probably not going to commit as much, but we'll see. I mean, this indicates that SOO is stopped at about 66 workers, and Drogo is probably at about 60. We could check here on the workers. 61. So we'll see. Maybe just some light pressure, get rid of the zealots. Maybe take out the 4th would be awesome, and then pull back and play it out. That's a lot of roaches though, so I don't really see this working out too great for him, to be honest. The early game was kind of nasty, and SOO has like a perfect response. Only roaches against Zealot Archon is a little rough. Yeah, so this is not good for Drogo because he's committed so much to this attack, and now he's gonna have to remake more units while SOO is setting up his economy. Especially immortals. Like, there's no immortal right now, right? He was super committed to this attack, and so he has to mass immortals here to deal with the 1620 roaches that SOO has, and SOO in the background is just going straight into mutas. So I mean, Drogo is just in a position where no matter what units he makes, he's gonna have a really difficult time coming up here. I wouldn't even be surprised if these mutas show up and then Drogo just GG's. So this is okay. This is not too bad. He's actually trading pretty decently here. SOO's not microing at all. Maybe dealing with something else in the background. Mortal comes out. Drogo's probably feeling decent right now. Like, oh, okay, I held that attack. I wonder if he's thinking about mutas. I might be thinking about mutas here. Like, that's usually the next follow-up after something like Mass Roach. So, but no blink starting up. Something that you might see like Zest and Stats doing is just getting that blink in advance just in case. But Drogo didn't do that, so he's under a little bit of pressure here. Starting up the Phoenix instead since blink takes so long. Thanks, Terrence. Yeah, this is probably gonna steamroll. Like, once this starts getting some probe kills, it's really difficult to come back. You kind of need to be ready in advance against mutas. Like, you either shut them down or you don't, you know? It's not you kind of shut them down and it's somewhat okay. That doesn't happen. Okay. So this should be done for now. But I do think SOO is in a great position. Let me check his workers. 75 workers, yeah. And there's no storm on the way. He's transitioning over into Banelings. And so this is going to be extremely difficult. Like, Drogo doesn't even know right now what SOO's composition is. Did he go continue Mass Roach, or is he like Hydralisk after this? It's super unclear. So he's not going to start Storm because he just doesn't know. Okay, sees a lot of drones here. So he's probably going to take his 4th. He'll know that's safe now. Or he could do a big attack. Both options are kind of on the table. But honestly, I think the game's actually pretty over from here. I don't think there's much Drogo can do, because even though it might not seem like a lot of damage was done here, at the pro level, this was like pretty huge. Second Stargate. Yeah, Drogo misreading this a little bit, I think. Assuming that SOOO is going for mass Mutalisk. I mean, he hasn't really seen the Ravagers of the Banelings, so he's thinking, okay, maybe SOOO is making like 20 more mutas here, throwing down the second Stargate, but that's definitely not the case. Yeah, this is the first time he's seen this army, so I mean, this game is completely over from here. There's literally no chance that that Ptitdrogo can hold this. Kind of an unfortunate game, actually. Like, the game really ended super early on when the Lings killed the 3rd and Drogo didn't have his Oracles in position or Adepts in position. Like, normally what you want to do is set up your pylons so there's a little opening here and you can put your Adepts inside and help defend. But yeah, things got chaotic very quick. Drogo was thrown off his plan, and then his follow-up was held, so you knew exactly what was going on. Alright, so that's it for this game. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this style of cast. If you did, leave a like, let me know in the comments, and I will see you in the next one.